Hi you guys, this is Allison. I'm hanging out in my space to craft and continuing to prep for my big long vacation. So in this video, I will build 3 detailed page kits. And by detailed, I mean I'll include the papers, letters for a title, embellishments, enamel dots, everything that I need to make that page. So this first one, I was really interested in using my new Mercy Tiara Kit that just came in. And so I do have an unboxing for that if you want to go back and watch that video. So there's a few pages that I for sure am not going to use. So this is our first day, sort of the travel day to the resort in Playa del Carmen. So it's going to be a welcome to page, or hello Playa del Carmen, or away we go kind of thing, something like that. So I'm just going through the papers from Mercy Tiara Kit and deciding which ones I might want to use. I do have 2 photos. I have this one of my daughter with her baby doll stuffed in her shirt in the airport. I think it was in the airport or the resort or something. And then my parents at dinner that first, maybe it was lunchtime that first day. So I'm using this Paige Evans floral paper with the sort of rainbow distressed look in the back, and Chamel pinky purple wood grain, this Chamel striped paper, and the paper with the wordy bits on it. There are also a few really cute tags on here that I thought might work. The here and now, that maybe end up being part of the title even. So I'm going to go ahead. So in order to save weight in my luggage, I am going to not take like full cut apart sheets and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and decide which cut aparts I want and might use on a page. And I really like this multicolored cut apart on here too. And so that's what I mean by complete page kits, or detailed page kits. And I'm trying to, sort of minimize the number of things that I actually take away with me. All right, so that's the start of some embellishments, some tags. And I even go ahead and cut the holes in this so that I don't have to take my crocodile. It cuts some nice big holes. So that's the kind of stuff that I have to think about in these more detailed kits. So I take a small piece of wax paper and I'm going to take a look at this. This did not come in the Mercy Tiara kit, but I had already bought it, and it's Paige Evans Adventurous sticker sheet, but the ephemera pack did come in the Mercy Tiara kit. So I'm going to pull from both of those things for this page kit. So my daughter's wearing pink, one of her little mischievous outfits that she used to wear at this time, and it's got hibiscus flowers on it. So I like thinking about doing some of the florals and butterflies. So pretty, kind of leaning into the pink a little bit, and some travel icons. There are also some really cute geotags. So just getting a few florals, mostly small florals. And then we're going to take a look at all this ephemera. There's a lot of ephemera in the kit. So I'm just going to sort of lay it out and just pull out the ones that I think will work for the page. So I thought about the here and now, but I already have another one up there on that tag. So we're going to stick with that one. Thought about this airplane since it was the day we flew, but I don't like it against that floral background. And I don't know that I'll use that floral background as the main paper. I have no idea what I'm going to do for a layout yet. I just have 4 pieces of paper here that I like, and some of them may even have good B-sides. I'm not sure. So a few items from the top pocket, and then the bottom pocket has larger items in it. It has quite a few frames, but none of the frames are big enough. I love this Let's Go luggage tag. It's so cute. And then I think I take a couple of these little tags. And I'm just picking the colors that look really good with that selection of things. And I like this postcard. So that is pretty much, I still need to do a title. And I haven't decided at this point what the title is going to be. And unfortunately, I think this little ephemera envelope may have split a little, which is disappointing. And I'm going to go ahead and include the custom sequin mix that came with the Mercy Tiara Kit. Add in some white cardstock. And still have to figure out the title. So I have these letters. I've used them relatively recently. They're multicolored, and I was just checking to see, are there enough of the main letters that I would use. And then I write down a couple of possible titles. Barcelo, to make sure I have enough letters for that. And Playa del Carmen. So I'm just double checking. All right, so next page kit. This is of the ruins at Coba. So I've already pulled a couple of papers, and I have this embellishment that I really wanted to use. So I sort of used this as a jumping off point, and along with the greens and the grays that are in the ruins, the jungle around the ruins and the ruins. And I found this paper in a paper pad, a travel paper pad, along with this one cut apart. And then I have this little scrap of, I think that one is Vicky Boutin. And then I pulled some of my Creative Memories cards that work. This is the same color as the little compass roses in the back of the paper, and so I want to lean into those a bit. And then I have these letters that match it perfectly, and I think that will make a great title. And I've pulled out all of my travel stickers from my container that I keep those in. There's just a random selection, so I'm just looking for what can I use for a title, and I think I'm going to settle with Coba Adventure. So I like this little camera, and I've already got that globe from this same set of stickers. And just looking for other things that might go. So those are some epoxy or enamel stickers. And then this is a Creative Memories Wanderlust, I think was the name of it. And there's some of the same colors that I'm pulling. A lot of grays, some dark teals. It does have a lot more burgundy in it though, which I'm not pulling out. So thought a pair of sunglasses might go. And some arrows, which I liked. And then I think maybe, yes, the gray geotag. All right. I'm just going to filter through the rest of these and see if there's anything else that might work. There's a few words. I could do exploring Coba, but I'm going to do the Coba adventure, I think. And I'll only need to use 3 of those letters. And here's another travel sticker sheet. I think it's Stickabilities. I had thought about using those blue or green letters, but I decided not to. I like the little map letters that I have. So this, again, I'm looking for the teals and that kind of thing, and just pulling a couple of things to add some more circular elements. And here's a little pop of pink, because like my mom's wearing pink, so I thought some pink sunglasses might work. The Mexico on there was orange, so that didn't really work. And then I think I find a few wordy bits that I can use on the page. And I like that idea. There were mountains in here, but no ruins. So this, I'm going to try and move some stickers around so I can get this on the whole, completely stuck on my piece of wax paper. And it's just a little, like a little road. And so I think that might make a good linear element on the page. So just double checking, thought there might be a few more words on here. I think I find one more phrase. And I have some perfectly coordinating enamel dots. So I do just sort of double check through my travel binder. Thought about pulling those arrows out, but I have enough arrows. And I did think about pulling that, but it was black and I decided not to pull out the hard black. I even checked my outdoors since we are in the middle of the jungle, and I really didn't find anything there either. Now I may go back and look. My dad is riding a bicycle in one of these pictures. It was quite the challenge for him. It wasn't a very good bike, and we rode in a little not truck, but with somebody else cycling for us. I go ahead and pull another sheet of that I had the scraps of, just so that I can mat multiple photos or whatever, and since I'm doing a 2-page layout. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm hopeful that I can get all of that to fit on one 2-page layout and not have to do a 6x12 flap on it. All right, this is the third one for today, and I have 2 separate sets of pictures of my daughter, but both of them are sort of related to going to the resort camp. And so I decided to pull out the doodle bug. I did get this recently and went through it in a haul, but it's a doodle bug beach themed like mega collection. It's got so many items in it. So I decide I'm going to use that since it's very childlike, and these are all pictures of her and some of her friends from her camp, and she's swimming. So, well, inside the camp on the one side and then swimming on the other side. So I'm just going to pull some different papers and see what I think might be cute. Again, I'll do this as a 2-page layout, 2 photos on one and 3 on the other side. So I'm going to set the cut aparts aside and decide on those toward the end, I think. I don't think I cut it yet. This did include some cardstock, so I'm going to select the pink cardstock. And I do go back and add some white cardstock to this kit as well at the end. So I'm going to use some page maps for some ideas, and I'll probably print a few of those off and take them with me on vacation. I may try and pre-select them for these different kits, but that's my thought. So I'm just looking to see which papers will work. I love this diagonal plaid. I decide I'm going to take that orange one out and sort of stick with these 3 pattern papers. One is just stripes, and that sometimes can get difficult with a 2-page layout, but we'll see what I can do. And there's another one that says, "You are fantastic," I think it says. So I think those 2 cut aparts are pretty cute. And I do think about doing this one that says "The Sweet Life," but I'm going to hold off. All right, and time for some stickers. So there's a big, just looking at some of the other embellishments, I'm going to take those brads. I decide I'm going to take the bright green letters. And then I'm going to pull some things off the sticker sheet. Mostly the little creatures, because I think they're so cute. And I also do 2 of the palm trees. The sticker, I wanted some larger elements. So here you can see I've pulled those. I think my mom called me. That's why I got a little distracted. Then I go into this other retro summer from Simple Stories, their sticker book, and get some round elements that coordinate just as some bases for some little embellishment clusters. And I think I find a word that says swim. That will work. And then the last step is to go through some of the ephemera. So I'm just going to sort of separate the ephemera, because again, I don't want to take these entire kits, because then I have to take them and bring them home when I don't use. So I'm trying to minimize that. So I'm just going to separate these, and then I'm going to decide on some smaller flowers, these small flowers, and then a couple of medium, and then some of the white flowers, and then a couple of other bits from, including, I think I end up taking one more palm tree, so that I'll have 3 palm trees to figure out the layout. I like that little piece of paper since it was sort of at a camp, and they did a lot of arts and crafts. There's loads of bits in this ephemera pack. I'm going to take a couple of these tags. I do probably need to punch holes in those tags though. Decided on a couple of leaves. I did not take the bigger leaves. So the rest of these I'll put away. And I think I add the turquoise tag as well. I decided I needed some bigger, slightly bigger flowers. Just double checking the sticker. So I have plenty of ephemera for a 2-page layout here. And then I actually even decided to take a couple of brads, just 2, and I'm going to sort of flatten the backs so that they don't stand up quite so much, because I have 2 tags in there, and that way I can use those instead of ribbon or whatever on the tags. All right, so that's 3 more kits done. I think that puts me up to 7 total. My target is a minimum of 12, but I hope to do more. So please come back for more page kits, and I've still got some pages that I'm going to be doing, and even some more of my daughter's homecoming pages, so including her homecoming, her giant Texas homecoming mum. So come back to the channel for more, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks a lot, you guys.